So I didn't get it. So when we got there, I saw Eric being shot.
Was shot by a bullet?
Yes. I think it went through his neck from the back or something. And then they shot Ian, and then they shot another guy, and then there were like 4 guys on that scene. Now,
How far were you from them?
maybe a couple meters, maybe 30 meters. I wasn't even that far. Because I remember getting to Senate, and I saw some guy wearing a red thing, like a mask, right? And he was on the ground, and he had his gun pointed to this direction, right? My side. And so I go, wait, you know what? Maybe I need to backpedal a bit, because this is crazy. Because I was hearing gunshots. Now looking, nikaona Eric kwa ground.
Yo, what's up guys? Ndani ya Tumbili TI to the V. Niko hapa na mzee mzima.
Yeah.
Ochichi.
Yeah, Austin Ochichi.
Austin Ochichi. Bro umetrend.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That was heavy.
Man. Big shout out manze. Big up sana kwa zile stuff umedu.
Thank you.
I saw you guys in so many clips carrying dead bodies, saving people have been shot, covering them with the flags.
Yeah.
First of all, where were you getting the flags?
So apparently there was like a bunch of guys during the protest, and they were carrying the flags. I had a bunch, like 2, but I ran out of flags, but there were some other guys who walikuwa na flags and then walikuja nazo, and then I would ask them to help me with the flags to cover these people. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe before we go further, you can tell us maybe what you do.
Okay.
And maybe I can just appreciate Ochichi is the guy behind the Tumbili look that nilikuwaga navaa yeye na Kenyan Raw. Is the guy who linked me up with, who convinced me to put on Kenyan Raw's the ones they were working, the outfit zao na Kenyan Raw. Yes. What else do you do apart from fashion? Because we've seen you modeling in the streets.
Yes.
On Sundays.
I also do acting. And
stunts.
I do a lot of acting stuff, and I also do voiceovers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Guys, you can hear from the voice. Your voice ikikuwekea kwanza kwa advert. Should reach out to Ochichi here, Austin. Yeah. So, bro, what's your motive in this whole thing that you've been doing? What's your end goal?
With the movie?
First of all, with the protests, because we know so many people are protesting because some are protesting because people are protesting.
Okay.
Some are protesting so that they are not seen as not protesting, then they can be attacked.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Some are protesting because they are just available.
Okay.
Some are protesting because for real they want the change. We're happy.
You know, the thing with me, Tumbili, I'll be honest, you know, I sat down and I thought about it for a second. Like, I thought about, for example, the people in Turkana, right? They're not able to afford these sanitary towels already, you know? And so I was like, maybe this is an opportunity for me to fight for these people, right? Another thing, the cancer patients, right? I lost my mom. She had breast cancer, right? And the main challenge was it was so expensive for us. You know, we couldn't keep up. And then she died. And I saw, you know, like, wait, this is going to affect people even more. So why not go out there and try and project my voice and tell these people, hey guys, you need to stop this. This is going to cost this. Please listen to us, you know? This is what's going to happen. And then turns out when we got out there, it was going to nafikiria because, you know, a lot happened.
How old are you? Because people you've been on newspapers, CNN, Al Jazeera, your images are all over. And with your hair look, guys can't tell your age, bro.
I'm 26.
26?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you want to be a hero, or what's the nini? Amuko tu na ile iyo hamu tu from maybe what happened to your mom. That's why you want to save people.
To be honest, there's this thing in me. I'm pretty sure it's something God put in me. It's crazy because during the protest, you know, that guy called Eric, right? I was with him in the morning, right? We were walking around town, we were doing videos, you know, saying the stuff, you know, reject finance bill, that kind of stuff. And then there's this police guy who came when I was being interviewed, right? I don't know why he did that. The guy shot me with a tear gas canister on my thighs, right?
Did he like leave a mark?
Yes, it did. It's here. It's here. See that? Yeah, it did. And then they also at my knees, you know.
Oh, sorry for
So, in my head, I was like, I was just here to do this thing peacefully. But why are you making...
You are not protesting, you are just doing an interview.
I was protesting, carrying the stuff, walking around peacefully, right? Now, turns out this guy just looked at me and he fired. And I asked him, why did you do that? I don't get it. Why would you shoot me with that thing? You know, because I had my phone in my pocket. He broke my phone. And I was like, all right, you know what? Now, everyone around me got pissed, including me.
Yeah.
So we ended up forcing them. You guys must listen to us because this is crazy, right? Now, I go to the Catholic church. It's a church next to around City Hall.
Yeah.
I go to the
cathedral.
Exactly, those guys.
Cardinal Tunga.
Yes, those
just
guys.
Behind there.
Yeah. I told the medics to spray my, my legs with some stuff, right?
Like deep heat or
exactly,
something.
Yeah. Now after that, I left the place and we were now approaching the parliament, right? And there was a bunch of my friends in the front line, further back, and I was not really far from them. And the entire time, bro, I was just carrying, I don't know, water bottles and stuff. So I didn't get it. So when we got there, I saw Eric being shot.
Was shot by a bullet?
Yes. I think it went through his neck from the back or something. And then they shot Ian, and then they shot another guy, and then there were like 4 guys on that scene. Now,
how far were you from them?
Maybe a couple of meters, maybe 30 meters. I wasn't even that far. Because I remember getting to Senate, and I saw some guy wearing a red thing, like a mask, right? And he was on the ground, and he had his gun pointed to this direction, right? My side. And so I go, wait, you know what? Maybe I need to backpedal a bit, because this is crazy. Because I was hearing gunshots. Now looking, nikaona Eric on ground. And then, Tumbili, I won't lie to you, man. It's not like I'm some superhero guy or anything like that, but I just found, nilipata to my body moving towards that direction.
Yeah.
You know? Like I just felt like, yo. And halfway through the place, mali walikuwa wameshuta say, in my head I knew, wait, I have to do this. So getting to Eric, he was already dead. And there was some guy, I think he was a medic. He had like gloves. He told me, yo, huyu ako vibaya sana. So looking to the other side, naona Ian, the guy saved. So I see Ian, and I'm like, oh man, come on. So I go to Ian, and I hold him, and he was freaked out. Alikuwa ametense, alikuwa ameogopa. And he was like, please don't let me die. And I was like, bro, don't worry, I'm here. I'm not gonna let you die or anything. Have you been hit? He said, yes. And I was like, where? Akaniambia at my back. So I flipped him to the other side.
So the bullet hit his back?
Yeah. Hapa karibu na spine. So I turned him around, he was bleeding, I won't lie. And so he was bleeding, and he was like, is it that bad? And in my head, I'm like, you know what, if I say it's that bad, he's gonna freak out. And I go, nah, actually, I think they just scratched you. And he's like, please, don't let me die. And I held him, and then these guys, I don't get it. They kept throwing tear gas at us at the same place where we were at.
They wanted to disperse you from the guy who had been shot. Yeah,
and Ian held my hands. We were holding hands, and I was like, bro, I'm not going anywhere. That thing was all over my face, the tear gas stuff. And so next to Ian, there was a guy his brain,
had been scattered. I saw that post.
And so I see it, and I go, oh my God, this is really happening. And there's another guy next to the guy who they shot his head. He's asking for help, my help. He's like, help, and I could see he had blood.
The guy was shot in the head. They blew his brain, but he was still asking for your help.
No, there was another guy.
Oh, next to him.
Yeah, the guy was wearing a black hoodie, was dead, gone. But now there was another dude next to this guy who was still alive and was asking for my help. This is someone that I see, his face, I see it all the time, bro. I don't even get enough sleep.
Okay.
Because I feel like I would have helped him, but I don't know what really happened to him after that.
Did you see the guy who shot him? Because there were rumors that there were snipers in some other buildings that were shooting people. Was the people who shot the 3 of your friends, were they around there? Did you see them?
I really doubt if it was the police who were lined up, because these guys were throwing tear gases, right? But if there was a sniper, because shots came from the parliament side. I could hear the gunshots coming from the parliament side, especially when I was running to go save Ian. I could hear those shots, like they were firing. And if someone shot these guys, it's from the parliament side. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you took Eric away, you took him to the hospital. What?
Eric died, and I told those guys that I
Died
was.
when?
Eric.
Yeah.
Eric died.
Ian. Is it Ian who was not? Who
Yeah,
didn't
Ian
die,
survived. Yeah, Ian survived. So Ian survives, and then we go. I take okay, like to a safer place, and then I took my jacket. I put pressure on his wound
Yeah.
because he was bleeding. So I had to stop the bleeding, and then the ambulance came, and then they took him, and then that's when we looked. We took we took Eric's body, we covered him with a flag, and we said, you know what, this guy really wanted to make it to the parliament, and then we put him outside the parliament gate.
So did you enter the parliament?
No, I didn't.
You didn't.
Yeah, I didn't. So what happened was when we got to the parliament gate, that's when Babu Wino came, and you know, we got him over to get over the gate, and he talked, and that's what really happened that time.
So how is the friends who survived? How are they doing now?
Ian is at least, you know, I asked the family. They told me they took out the bullet from his body and he's recovering. He just lost sensitivity on his legs,
Oh, no,
but
sorry.
hopefully it gets better. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's the future plan with the protests? What's your take on? We've seen the president having so far since the reject finance bill
Okay.
move has been going on. We've seen the president speak. I don't know, like almost 3 times.
Yeah, man. It's,
What do you have to say from the 3 speeches that he has given? From the interview, the speech that he gave on Wednesday, and still people went to the streets on Thursday. What can you say?
To be honest, I think just the way he talks, you know, it doesn't make any sense to me. So I feel like he needs to be able to think about what really happened to these people and what these people out here really want him to do. Because at the end of the day, let me be honest with you, one thing, Tumbili, even if he increases the taxes or anything, right? The truth is there are people in the offices who are stealing this money.
Yes.
That's why they can't see where the money is going, right? So whether they increase the taxes, still, it needs to work on the problem. And the problem are the people squandering the money, right? It needs to deal with the people stealing this money first, right? That's the only way, because if he's increasing the taxes, it only means the people stealing will have more money to steal.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So he needs to work on those people. I gave you 30 million to fix that road. Let me see. What exactly did you do with the money? He has to make them, like, they must be accountable for how they spend the money or what they do. I don't know, man, what they use the money for, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
So what's your take on the youth giving out their lives for the sake of for the sake of the economy or the life of other Kenyans? Like, for example, you.
Yeah.
What do you think? I know you don't have like a direct gain from going to the street to just be seen there and risk your life in exchange of a better economy.
Okay.
Yeah. What can you tell youths out there? We've seen so many just cheering you guys from home, from keyboards, from... What can you tell youths out there?
What I can say is, one way or the other, this thing is if it was gonna affect everyone, it will affect even our kids in future, right? Now, it's all about making this country a better place. Not just for me, not just for the president himself, but for everyone else, right? Now, if something is not right, we should not be afraid. We should not be afraid that, oh, I don't want to be seen or anything. You need to be able to come out and speak your mind. Come out, speak your mind, and then let's make this country a better place, you know? Because, Tumbili, let me give you an example right now. We make films, right? We make movies, right? There's so many times we've gone to the offices to try to get a movie budget. But, you know, they play games. But think about this. If you give someone like my director a movie budget, for example, right?
Yeah.
Or anyone out there, do you know how many youths will get jobs?
So many of them.
You know, they will have grips, we'll have drivers, people cooking, we'll have actors. And after the movie is out, those actors will get brand deals and they'll help their families and stuff. Now, I don't want these people to be selfish. The politicians to be selfish. They need to consider making this country actually a better place. That's the only way they're gonna also enjoy living in it. Yes.
We've also seen the so-called Gen Zs,
Yeah.
a group of Gen Zs protesting while looting.
Okay.
What's your take on that? Do you think it's right for the Gen Zs to loot in the middle of protests. They have vandalized public properties. They have burned. We've seen a lot of damage done in Uhuru Park. We've seen so many supermarkets looted. Guys have really vandalized properties that don't belong to any person around the government. We've seen people vandalize property, like for example, the club belonging to Oscar Sudi was vandalized in Eldoret. That belongs to a politician who it's alleged he voted yes in the finance bill voting. What's your take on youths protesting while looting or looting while protesting?
Okay, this is my honest opinion. You know, people go and they start robbing these people of their properties and stuff. When you rob, okay, to be honest, when they rob people, those politicians, I'm not gonna get in the middle of that because they're actually expressing themselves like, you guys messed us up, right? Now let's show you. But now think about this: if we are going out there to rob the normal business people, the people who are actually like us, our parents, I think that's not fair, and they are the people who are now becoming part of the problem instead of becoming part of the solution. Yeah, and to become part of the solution, we cannot steal from the normal people, you know, like these people who are actually struggling to sell stuff. Someone owns a shop, they sell shoes, you go there and rob them, and they're probably out there in the streets helping you to fight like for your right, but then they realize, wait, I was out there and then I come back now I don't have a business. So that's not fair. Yes, so that's my
So are you a Gen Z?
Yes.
What's your take on, as we wind up, what's your take on Gen Z's having a leader? If you are chosen as a Gen Z leader, will you take it?
No, I wouldn't take it. Not because I'm scared or anything.
Yeah.
In my head, I just want to make movies.
Yes.
You know, I just want to make movies, man. I don't really want to think about
politics
leading people in, because also it's not for me.
You are a Gen Z.
Yeah.
What's your take on people claiming to be your leaders? And what can you tell them?
I think they're crazy. Yeah, they're crazy because it's, I don't know, man. It's just crazy because why do you want to lead these people? Let them lead themselves. Let them talk for themselves. Just do your part, go home, and let other people do their part, go home, and let's see what happens.
Tell Eric Omondi something in reference to fighting for the rights of Kenyans.
Okay, Mr. Eric Omondi, you're really doing a great job actually. I'm excited that I've actually met you before. We've worked on a video together. So what you've been doing is amazing, and keep fighting for these people. Don't be scared. And if you fall down 7 times, you get up 8. That means only you never give up. Don't give up on these people, man. They really need you. They need people like you.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. I'm here with the hero himself, Austin Ochichi. You can follow him on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Instagram, Austin Ochichi.
Yeah.
Ochichi, each letter has a dot in between, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So guys,
but if you just type Austin Ochichi, you'll see it. It's just a guy with the blonde hair.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, guys, and make sure we support Austin Ochichi on the other side of the filming industry. Yeah. And we can't wait to see more of you.
Yeah.
And maybe just a call to anyone outside there who really would love to work with Ochichi, maybe cast him somewhere. He's a great actor. I've seen. Yeah. Ukitaka hata action movie.
Yeah, if you want to make movies, it's great. Yeah,
the
man.
action za kutoka kwa 47th floor mpaka chini. Yeah, sindio?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. Until next time, we are out.
Thank you.